Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're making a no mess duck water. Those chickens bothering you, pup? They're getting in your space, huh? They're getting in your space. The chickens are inside today because we have a cold and rainy day out there. The wind's been picking up as well, and we've been getting some sleet at times. With it not being an ideal day to work outside, I did go and do a little bit of shopping, got all filled up on the feed that I need in the barn for the animals. This is the good stuff here. Look at that. It's got a lot of goodies in it. Don't you think, Pop? You want some? No, you don't eat grain. And I also picked up a few other things that I need for the homestead. Among those items is this plastic shallow storage tote with a lid that actually snaps on. So up here with the ducks, I've been using way too much water. They get about 3 change outs a day with 2 pulls and a bowl. So they're going through anywhere from 45 to 50 gallons a day just to keep them having fresh water out there. And I want to make sure they have the pools out there so they can get in and actually clean themselves off. But I want a source of water that's going to stay fresher longer so that whenever the pools get filthy really quick, they still have a fresh water source to drink from. Is that my water there sitting in chicken poop? So I got my tool bag up here with all the goodies that I'm going to need for this project. So I'm going to get started, build this duck water real quick, give it to the ducks so they can try it out, and then we'll give an update on the khaki with the hurt bill, show you how good she's doing, and then we'll take you down to the brooders and give a checkup on the chicken with the splay leg. I think I'm going to do a rewrap on him, so we'll go through that after the duck water. You ready to get started, pup? So this is a really simple design. All you need is a shallow tote with a lid that snaps on. I'm probably going to be able to get 8 holes into this one with the length of it. I'll do 2 here, 2 on this side, and then mirror that image across. And I need as many holes as I can get. I have 11 ducks and a goose, and then I have some more ducks coming. So we'll probably even have to make some more of these if they end up working. This hole saw is a 4-inch hole saw, and it's made for wood. So you're going to want to run this backwards going into plastic. Once you get the pilot bit to go through the plastic where you want it, then reverse the drill to backwards and run the teeth backwards for the hole, and do it nice and slow. Don't try and force it. You shouldn't end up cracking the plastic that way. Let's find out. A nice middle hole first. Alright, we're in. Switch. This was a fully charged battery. Don't give me that, Ryobi. There we go. That's one nice clean hole. I'll just do it 7 more times. You made it through. Alright, so now I'm going to take a sharp knife and just go around at a little angle here and just take off all these little plastic burrs. So that's a nice smooth edge around. We're going to do that to the top of all of them, and then we'll flip the lid over and get the bottoms. And just to smooth out anything that I might have missed with the knife, you can use a sanding block or some sanding paper. I put 4 of the holes in the corners here, and I can see this tab becoming a problem, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that all the way back so whenever they reach their heads in there, their bill doesn't have a chance of hitting that. So I did my best to drop all my plastic scraps into the bin here so I can throw them away. And I'm going to try and pick up as many as I can that kind of jumped out. What are you doing, Mumbles? You trying to come inside and lay an egg? Echo Pup's blocking you. Not yet, babe. So one of my jumbo white pecans is louder than all the other ones and so much messier looking. The other ones are all nice, prim and proper, and then she's just this. She's her own girl. So this tote says it is 41 quarts, so it should hold 2 5-gallon buckets of water. So just 10 gallons is what I'm gonna pour in here and see how long it lasts and stay clean. I'll be right out, Mumbles. Hey, goats. You ready, puppy? Big Gina's still standing in the corner. She's got friends though. Got my iris is starting to come back. Huh, Pop? And chicken. Bring your chickens with me. Okay, where do we want to set this up? Are you on? Shaky. Alright, so we are in the splash pad I made for the ducks so that they can splash water and not get all muddy. And you can see it really works well for their watering pool. And that's what we're trying to avoid. So I'm going to fill this up now that we got it all rinsed out and plastic chip free. Free of all the sharp edges that they could hurt themselves on. It's ready to be used. I don't know about that being 41 quarts. Gonna also give them a pull change out because it is time. Go try it out, ducks. You too, Mumbles. It's all for you. Get another bucket for the pool. Check out my one character pecan duck. I got 4 really prim and proper jumbo pecans, and then one big messy loudmouth. Look at her in the middle. Go try out your water, ducks. No, there, go in. Go inside, there you go. I'll come back, Echo. I'll come back and check on you in a little bit. Hey, Flop. Hey, Flip, how you guys doing? So just for that water change we did now, adding the new water, we did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gallons of water. So now I'm gonna refill all these buckets up from the 65-gallon tank in here. And I flipped the switch so that my 275-gallon tank in the back behind the barn can fill up this tank from the rain. So with it raining these last few days and supposed to continue to rain for the next couple days, I'm trying to collect as much rainwater as I can. And since I don't have a float valve on this tank yet, I have to do it manually and make sure I don't overflow anything. Oh, they're on it. They're checking it out, but I'm not sure if they've used it yet. Once they get in that water, I'm sure the rest of them will follow. I have an idea. Mumbles, I have a treat. There you go, Mumbles. Oh, it's working. It is working. Mumbles found it. Her head's going in. She looks like she fits just fine. So the rest of them shouldn't have any problem. Well, they found the water, and it looks like they definitely figured out how to use it. This spot. While I was out, I also picked up another gate hook so I could put it on the bottom of this gate to help hold it in. My kickstand works. Spot, you're kind of in the way, girl. My kickstand kind of works, but you can see how it's bowing the gate out the more that they jump on it. So I want to try and get another support in here for the gate while the goats are still in here. I just have a drill bit the size of the shaft of the threads here, and I'm just going to screw it right about here. Now to line this one up absolutely perfectly. Now you're all supported, goats. I don't need the kickstand anymore. Up up. You cute goats. And I did pick up some more of those for the goat enclosure out back, but I think my water's almost full. That's close enough. So with the 65-gallon tank and all my buckets in the barn, I'm able to hold about 100 gallons or a little bit more than that inside the barn. And then I have a 275-gallon tank out back. But with the rain that we've been having lately, it's been a while since I've seen that tank full. Mumbles, why are you standing on top of it? You're gonna end up pooping in there. There's more rain on the forecast. Hopefully we can fill this one up. Yesterday I was able to get some help from my dad to stretch out this chain link fence, and we did get both ends, this side and that behind the pallet, and then just around the corner and down to where Echo is there. It is nice and tight and stretched now. We are going to add some support cables in here too, but we just didn't get there yet. We still have some things to do here on the goat enclosure before we can bring the goats in. So we're still making progress out here on the goat enclosure. While out shopping today, I tried to pick up a lot of the hardware that I need for the gates out here, but I couldn't find everything that I need yet. So I'm gonna have to hit some different stores to try and find everything I need up there. But we're gonna head down to the brooder, and I want to show you how the chick is doing that we're treating for the splay or spraddle leg. Now I'm coming, Pop. Hey, chickies. How you doing? How you doing, chicks? Survivors? You're all good in there? Hey, Dizzy. First up with the broilers, they have been getting pretty big. Their heads don't actually fit in the little red tray feeders anymore, so I had to modify a flower pot for them so that they could have a bigger feeder and get more space. They started leaving a lot of food at the bottom of the tray because they're just not reaching all the way in anymore, and I was watching them struggle trying to get in there. So I had this stainless dish, and then I had a flower pot container. I put a big river rock inside the flower pot container, and with the holes for drainage that it already has, I actually cut them to make them bigger, but it works perfect. It works perfectly. Just dump the food in, it all drops around the stone and into the holes as they peck the holes, and you can see how it just funnels on out to them. And it's a little gravity feeder made out of just materials I already had around the house. So check out the ICU pen here where I moved the spraddle leg, splay leg chicken, and he is hobbled right now, and I put two friends with him because he just didn't want to be alone. I don't want to put a chick alone because they do better in groups. So We have a little bit of friends in here to help him through his recovery process. I did add, sorry guys, sorry. I did add another hobble on his one foot because he kept curling the one foot. So I put some tape on his foot just so it's all getting nasty right now because he's had it on all night. But I put tape on just to hold that, hold the toes spread open so he didn't keep curling that. And he's been able to put weight on it all day long, and you can see how much better he's doing standing up, getting his balance, getting his feet under him, and he's just looking a lot better. Come on, Pop. Up, up. Yeah, now you can see. There you go, Pop. So I'm really happy with the way the hobble's turning out. I wasn't sure if I was getting it too late. I didn't know if it actually happened in the brooder before I brought them into the bigger brooder, or if it happened that night whenever the big chickens got in with them and might have stepped on them. So I'm not sure how long he's been like this, but I'm glad to see that there's definitely some progress with pulling his legs together with the hobble and getting him to actually put some weight on him and start to walk again. I just want to get some fresh tape on him so he's not wearing the old tape, and as he's growing, the tape isn't getting stretched onto his skin or his feathers. So I'm gonna pull him out, put him into a bowl, and try and get a fresh piece of tape on him. Time for a change out. Okay. So I got him in a bowl here with some pine shavings so he doesn't slip around, and I'm gonna try and get this tape off of him. It's just gauze tape, so it doesn't have a ton of stick to it, but we're gonna have to hold you. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold you still. There you go. Not too bad, buddy. And the rest of it. A little bit more, buddy. A little bit more. There we go. He's hobble free now. See how he stands up. No hobble. Still able to stand. How do you feel, bud? Don't slip. Yeah, all free, huh? I just don't think he's ready for it. I think he still needs to be hobbled to help with it, so that's what we're gonna do. What do you think, little one? What do you think? How are you, puppy? You're standing. You cold. Didn't quite get a long enough piece, so I'm gonna have to extend it a little bit. That's the hobble. What do you think, bud? Warm? Alright, I'm going to leave the toes spread right now. I'm not going to tape them up. I'm just going to let them open them naturally. And we're going to see how this one works out. Okay, bud. Aren't you, puppy? He's coming back. Here he is, guys. Good as new. But it's for your own good. Yeah, warm back up. Alright, well, it's been about 3 hours with the water turnover here, and the water is looking a little brown, and we got some dirt in the pool as well. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye on this, see if it lasts longer than the pools, but it's a little bit too soon to tell right now. Alright, that's going to be all for this one. We've been having some rainy, cold weather as of late, so I'm just trying to keep all the animals happy. If you want to follow along with all my homesteading journeys here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.